Well, hi Jim. Thanks for coming out today.
You're welcome. Thank you, George. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. So we have Jim Hickey here all the way from Ireland. Motivational speaker. Just met you from work and socializing around, and it's great to meet you. You helped run me through your motivational speech. So just tell us a little about yourself.
So I love giving motivational talks, but my favorite is one-to-one, where I can find out what people want and where their goals, dreams, desires, outcomes, and then finding out what issues, worries, stresses, fears we might have, and I believe we all have, and then working out the solutions, getting it down on paper, and giving you the energy, the motivation, the excitement to go and live your life and live your dreams, and give you the tools and techniques to follow through and be your best self, George.
Well, and I kind of felt that too. You helped me sit down and write out my goals, and I thought I had kind of a clear idea, but you just helped hone it in. Kind of like a sniper scope. I just got really direct. So that helped a lot. I was just going to run through some questions. People get to know you a little bit better. And then Shannen can run through your normal session. You can give them that sweat session. Get them driving,
Great.
All right, so what made you want to become a motivational speaker?
So growing up, I grew up in Ireland, and I had a dad who did his best, but his way of motivation was, do it, and giving out a lot, and not really asking, not really discussing, but his way or no way, and it worked, but it didn't really work, because inside I never felt, I did it more, I suppose, out of fear than out of family business. It wasn't easy, and that was the way it was back then, and so I was always searching for what was happiness, what brought, even though I was comfortable in doing my thing, was in the business, I was still lacking confidence inside, internally, lacking inner happiness, inner peace, all those feelings, and inside my inner voice was negative, and I was always searching, reading books and trying to understand what's positive, what's negative, and I think until I got a coach in my own business, I've always been self-employed in my own business, I realised the benefits having someone to coach you, to bring it out, someone to care, someone to listen, someone you felt safe, someone that only wanted the best for you. I think I just didn't really realise that these people were out there, and one day my own coach that I was coaching, when the crash happened, it was challenging times, and every word she said meant so much, and I said, I'm helping everyone I know, all my friends, with the same tools and techniques you're helping me with. And she said, Jim, you just got to go to, she's American, my bad American accent, she said, Jim, you got to go to college. So she encouraged me. Nancy was her name, so I'm deeply grateful to Nancy for, because I never went to college, I just finished school, and then in college, because I had so much work done, I'd been to so many courses, Tony Robbins, I was out in Arizona, different times, different, but the coaching put a structure to get straight, as you said, laser sharp and to the point. Whereas before I could take ages trying to help, but the coaching gave me the tools to hone in and to really fast track people into where they need to be, and work on all their worries and pains and sufferings, and to give them tools and techniques to again live their best life.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, like I said, that was evident when we ran through it, and I didn't know all that. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
So second question, how has helping others impacted how you live your life?
Oh, sure, I feel blessed, I feel lucky, privileged when people are open to it, because I really believe there are two types of people. People are closed and not ready to open their soul and be vulnerable and share this. And then when people, of course, I want the world to be happy in every person, but there's some people that are ready, and when people come to me and ask for help, I feel so lucky. And so their goals become my goals, and I just want the best for those people. So I feel, when people are working on themselves, it's like it's the most enjoyable, pleasurable. Oh, it's just so uplifting. I love it. It's my purpose.
Well, I've noticed that because, you know, even just at work, you keep asking me about my goals. You remember, you stay very sharp on it. You're asking other people, and I'm like, hey, did you do this today? Did you work out today? You're firing on those, and you're still following your own goals too. It's very impressive. One part of that, following your own goals, you travel a lot. How do you maintain your personal goals while you're traveling?
Because I know the benefits of routines and habits and rituals, that drives me. You know, it's like we're in this park. I run this park almost every day because I know the heart has to be pumped, and you know, without my energy, I can't help. And it's beautiful here in Ireland. You know, it could be damp, it could be raining, and that takes motivation. We're here. It's like, hello.
It's Florida. You can't beat it, right?
Yeah. So that. It's much easier here, but I bring a small trampoline with me everywhere, and I do exercise in the morning, meditation and yoga and core work, and it's part of my routine. And I know without it, I won't have the energy to deliver, and I always feel better when I do it. Routines are so important, and so I'm very disciplined.
So, fourth question. What are your top 3 tips for people who can't always, you know, they can't all meet you, they can't all sit down necessarily, but what's just your top 3 starters for someone who's in a bad spot and they need to just clean it up a little bit?
Oh, great question. Find their purpose, find their passion, ask themselves what do they love doing. Like, you love this and you love other things, George, and the more you focus on them, focus on the positive, not. See, the brain will always look for the negative, and you have to train it, and so you have to be so super, but you have to find out what really drives you, like, and whatever that is, follow it with passion. But that's number 1. But number 2, without energy, you have nothing, like, so without all the goals, dreams you want, but you're deluding yourself if you don't get up and, you know, go to the gym or have your work, you know, get energy into your body. Simple core work, press ups, you know, whatever it takes. That's number 2. Number 3 is enjoy it. You know, it's a journey, it's a process. You need to enjoy it. You need to be patient on it and just keep doing it and live in the present. Then, once you're clear on your goals, be in the moment as much as you possibly can.
Hey, that's good advice, and it helps me to kind of redigest that too and just apply it. I try to stick to those. Thanks. That's good 3 steps. So, 5th question. What's been your favorite thing about being in Florida this past couple of weeks?
Favorite thing. I think just being at the show, horses, I work with people in all walks of life, but having competed and jumped horses, you know, that was my childhood sport all the way up to jumping shows. Being around people in the horses at shows and seeing the horses, it's my passion, and being around it every day, and hopefully being of benefit and value to people I work with.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you have. And like I said, at work, I can just see it. You're helping people. You help me out too. So last question before we get Shannen in here. We both like movies. We're huge movie buffs. So what's your favorite movie of all time?
Wow. Favorite movie of all time. I think Shawshank Redemption was lovely because there was so much hope in it.
Oh yeah.
But I'd say King Richard and on the Serena Williams, I loved that whole how the dad didn't have too much pressure on the kids when they're younger. It was a fun element. That was really important, that he wanted them to pressure as young athletes at a very young age, you know, to have bring in fun. And also the likes of journaling, writing down what you want, to that family, you know, working on, you know, you see them now, you know why the 2 of those sisters are so mentally strong because of just how they were brought up, and that work ethic. So that's a very empowering movie for any people in the want to better themselves and will follow what they've done, and the commitment and discipline. I think sometimes people just take, you know, the easy way out, but I think you have to get a balance. You have to, you know, push. It's important that, you know, you have people at a young age to, you know, have challenges and have responsibilities, and that's probably this year that was it. I'm not sure about the whole thing.
Okay.
I didn't see in the other
Well, that's a
but
good
that's
answer though, because you gave me like your classic and then
Yeah.
like this year's favorite. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. Yeah.
Well, hey, great. Thanks for answering my questions. We'll rotate out with Shannen. We'll work you through, and
Thank you, George.
I wish you success as
I
you
wish
travel
you
around,
success.
and we'll have to meet up for a pint in the future.
Cool, man.
Cheers.